Nancy Green with Film Critique. And first of all, I want to thank you so much for making this movie. I knew about a lot of these, but I didn't know about all of them. And I feel like this information is so important, like everybody has said. And I wanted to know what are some things that this movie has contributed to in terms of things like reparations or bringing the information to authorities who can do something in terms of compensating or the families or bringing it to an additionally wider audience. Things like the Tulsa Massacre, we're seeing people are getting reparations. So I wanted to know if the documentary has contributed somewhat to that when you were working on it.
The argument for reparations, there have been many forms of that argument. One is that all Black people have suffered a loss, um, and those arguments have not really gone anywhere. They kind of like people put them out and they go into the air. I am very hopeful that when you look at Tulsa, you see itemized lists of lost possessions. I'm not talking about hurt feelings or anxiety or something that's difficult. There's itemized lists of lost possessions and valuables. And so it seems to me that, and those claims were denied by the white owned insurance companies as the riot was thought of as an act of God. So it seems to me that it's going to get increasingly difficult to deny that reparations are deserved for particularly those Tulsa victims. And then I think we can move on from there. But we need to have that reckoning and that acknowledgement. And I feel very strongly now, and I did not always feel this way. I was formerly of the camp that we shouldn't, as Black people, focus on reparations. We have so many things to do right now. Let's focus on things that we can accomplish. I'm a former lawyer. I'm a practical person. I like to get things done. I don't like to put my energy out into the air. But seeing those lists, I mean, she was like furniture, silverware, jewelry, paintings, photographs. I don't know how you don't pay those people back and at least start there. And I think once that happens, that's going to make a shift in this argument because it's going to unequivocally mean people are taking responsibility and facing up to what happened. And that's what needs to happen. So there have been, there are the call for reparations, particularly in Tulsa, is more advanced than in some other places. But I don't think those calls are going to stop anytime soon. And I hope that this film does contribute to those efforts because I think it is deserved and needed. It's not about the money, it's about the acknowledgement at this point.
Great, thank you. And yes, I feel like, especially with those itemized lists, like you just said, that's very much like the Holocaust, where they have lists of all of these items that family members lost that can be recovered, and money and land and things like that. So, yeah, thank you.